Buckingham Palace issues a statement about Queen Camilla that very few expected. Welcome back to Crown Chronicles, your royal gateway to the latest BBC stories, mysteries, and moments shaping the British monarchy. If you love discovering the truth behind palace doors, the emotion behind royal headlines, and the humanity behind the crown, then you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because today's story is one that has caught even the most loyal royal watchers by surprise. Buckingham Palace has just issued a statement about Queen Camilla that no one saw coming, a revelation that is changing how the public sees her role within the royal family. When the news broke, the atmosphere around Buckingham Palace was filled with quiet shock and curiosity. The statement, elegant yet direct, carried the kind of weight that immediately draws attention, the kind that makes even the most seasoned royal correspondents pause mid-sentence. Queen Camilla, a figure once shadowed by controversy, has officially taken a step that not only reinforces her influence within the monarchy but also reveals a deeply personal side of her life few have truly understood. For years, Queen Camilla has been seen as the steady hand beside King Charles III, the supportive partner who helps balance the pressures of a modern monarchy. But this latest announcement from the palace reveals something more, a reflection of her individuality. Her compassion, and her growing sense of purpose as queen consort. According to the palace's carefully worded statement, Queen Camilla will be stepping into a new phase of her royal journey, one that focuses on advocacy, community, and a cause deeply personal to her. What's remarkable is how the tone of the statement was both formal and intimate, a delicate balance that Buckingham Palace rarely strikes. It was not a political declaration, nor was it purely ceremonial, it was something real, human, and unexpected. The statement began by reaffirming Camilla's dedication to public service, acknowledging her ongoing work in literacy, domestic violence awareness, and support for survivors of abuse, causes she has championed passionately for decades. But then came the part that left many royal watchers stunned. Buckingham Palace confirmed that the Queen has decided to expand her work by launching a new royal initiative, one that she personally designed and will oversee herself. This initiative, according to sources close to the palace, focuses on empowering women from all walks of life, helping survivors of trauma find their voices and rebuild their confidence. It's a bold, emotional, and deeply meaningful move that signals Camilla's evolution from consort to independent royal leader. The palace's tone suggested that this isn't just another patronage or ribbon-cutting campaign, it's a lifelong commitment from the Queen herself. For years, Queen Camilla has been quietly transforming her public image. Once criticized and misunderstood, she has steadily earned the nation's respect through grace, humor, and empathy. Those close to her say that she's always been a listener, someone who prefers real conversations over grand speeches. And this new initiative reflects that, a project born from her own experiences meeting women across the UK who have endured hardship yet found the strength to rebuild. The statement included heartfelt words from Queen Camilla herself, a rarity for royal announcements. In her message, she spoke of the resilience of women who rise from adversity with courage and dignity, and how their stories inspired her to take action. She emphasized that her goal was not to speak for them, but to amplify their voices. "We all have a duty," she said, "to ensure that every woman feels seen, heard, and valued." The public reaction was immediate and overwhelming. Social media flooded with praise, news anchors replayed the palace's statement on loop, and even longtime royal skeptics admitted that this announcement marked a turning point. The Queen, they said, was carving out her legacy, not as a shadow of King Charles, but as a royal in her own right. Behind the scenes, palace insiders revealed that this decision had been months in the making. Queen Camilla reportedly spent several weeks in private meetings with charity representatives, survivors, and community leaders. She wanted the project to be more than symbolic, she wanted it to bring tangible change. Those who met with her described her as warm, attentive, and deeply moved by the stories she heard. She didn't just nod and move on, one participant shared. She asked questions, took notes, and made sure every person felt they mattered. You could tell she truly cared. Even King Charles was said to be immensely proud of her decision. A senior royal aide told the press, "His Majesty sees this as one of the defining moments of Her Majesty's queenship." The king has always believed in her quiet strength and compassion. This announcement shows the country what he's seen all along. But this statement also carried a subtle undertone, one that spoke to the challenges of royal duty. In a world that often demands perfection, Queen Camilla's decision to connect with issues of vulnerability is both brave and strategic. She's humanizing the monarchy in ways few expected. Instead of maintaining a distance, she's reaching out, showing empathy, openness, and authenticity. Royal commentators are calling this a rebranding of compassion. They note that while the late Queen Elizabeth II represented steadfast stability, Queen Camilla represents emotional sincerity. Both styles serve the monarchy in different but equally powerful ways. The public no longer sees Camilla through the lens of the past, they see a woman who has evolved, matured, and found purpose in serving others. What makes this even more fascinating is how the palace handled the announcement. Instead of the usual grand press conference or public event, the statement was released quietly online, followed by a short video clip showing Queen Camilla visiting a women's shelter earlier this week. In the clip, she's seen sitting in a circle with survivors, listening intently as they share their stories. There are no grand gestures, no royal fanfare, just genuine connection. At one point, she gently takes the hand of a woman who breaks down in tears. That image alone went viral within minutes. It's rare for a royal moment to feel this raw, this real. And that's exactly why it struck a chord with so many people. Queen Camilla, often viewed through the prism of public scrutiny, revealed something profoundly authentic: compassion in action. For Buckingham Palace, this statement is more than just a press release, it's a message about the future of the monarchy. As the royal family continues to modernize under King Charles's leadership, Queen Camilla's approach is showing how empathy and advocacy can be the new pillars of royal influence. She's redefining what it means to serve, not by commanding attention, but by earning trust. As evening fell, the palace courtyard was lit up in soft gold, and the Union Jack fluttered gently above the gates. Inside, sources say the Queen spent the rest of the evening reviewing letters from the public, hundreds of messages pouring in, thanking her for her courage and compassion. It was said she read many of them personally, smiling quietly as she realized the impact of her words. What few expected was that this simple, heartfelt statement would do what years of royal appearances could not. It changed the public perception of Queen Camilla forever. No longer seen merely as the supportive consort, she has emerged as a leader with her own voice, one defined by empathy, wisdom, and heart. As one royal commentator perfectly summed it up, for the first time, the country isn't just seeing Queen Camilla the monarch, they're seeing Camilla the woman. So, what does this mean for the future of the monarchy? Perhaps it means that the royal family's strength now lies not only in its tradition, but in its humanity. And in that sense, Queen Camilla's latest move may be one of the most quietly revolutionary moments in modern royal history. Thank you for joining us here on Crown Chronicles, where every royal story comes to life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because we'll continue to bring you the latest royal revelations, untold stories, and heart-stirring moments straight from the palace gates.